Hey everyone, it's me, Ruby Collins, and I was walking and I'm talking to myself. I walked into my building, this lady walked out looking at me like I was crazy, and I could give a flying flat flipping ass about what she thinks, because I'm just thinking the way that this country is going and the way that the world is going, it will make you crazy. And that is why our president and this world just promotes drugs for people having so many issues, mental issues, which is all based on the, the way the world is going. And people feel like they're bipolar or depressed and this and that and taking medications. When my mom came to this country from Trinidad, she never took medications. And suddenly when she gets to this country, because she, missed her mother, her mother's dead, and she went through some bad times, they talked her into doing medication. And as a result, she's been on medication ever since. And now she believes that, she has an illness, which is depression. It's an illness. It's the garbage and the food that we're eating. And it's the fact that these people are always pushing drugs. And then you take so much of the drugs, eventually you're going to be flipping out of your damn mind, or going through depression, bipolar, this, that, whatever other mental issues that, that we have. And I'm just, and so I talk to myself and I talk to, you guys, and I realize, that's another way of venting and, getting out what's in your chest as opposed to going crazy. As opposed to doing drugs to dull your feeling. You talk about it. If I didn't talk about my breast cancer, I would not have gotten input from you guys about what I need to do and what was out there and the videos I should watch and the information I should educate myself on. So I'm glad I talked about it. And right now I have some damn things in my mind that I want to talk about, and I want to talk about it. And one of the things is men. I have a friend, and I call them all my friends. I ain't got no man. I'm not engaged. I'm not married. I'm free. I'm single. So anybody who's in my life, if it ain't a ring on the finger or we ain't married, you a friend. Okay? My friend. And, I really don't care. I'm not, I love men and I love everybody. I'm into relationships. I really encourage it because we all need someone to talk to and someone to lean on and someone to support us. But if you're doing all the supporting and the person can't really, meet you at your level, it's like, oh my gosh, what for? Like, really, what for? And at this point in my life, and even though I really love this person, I care about them, and I think I care about this person like I care about anyone else. Like, I care about you guys. I want the best for everyone. It's like I don't love anybody more than I love myself or love God. Love God, me, and anybody else who want to fall under there, my children, who are a pain in the ass sometimes. I don't know, why people even have, well, God means to have children. You have to procreate because kids are just a blinking headache in themselves. So you don't need a man or a husband or a wife who's stressing you out when you got kids who always making you frickin', my mouth is a sewer. They always have me swearing, saying bad words. I frickin' curse like it's nobody's business because they piss me off. And, but I love them. I love them because I gave birth to these little creatures. I gave birth to these little darling dinglings. Oh my gosh. What? So I don't remember. Right. Where was I? Right. So I'm saying when you have kids, that's a headache in itself, and I treat my kids like I treat myself. So I eat well. I take care of my kids, make sure they do well, and, tell them to make the right choices. I've educated them on, schooled them on everything that I know, and I want them to learn the same. With that being said, I'm not interested in any, should I say, if a nice relationship come along, fine. But right now, it's like I don't even give a rat's ass because everybody have their issues and, their baggage and I don't have time for that. The only thing that I'm concerned about right now is helping and healing other people, and just, that's it. I feel like my purpose on this earth, as a matter of fact, I know that my purpose on this earth now, I gave birth to children, I procreate. Now it's time to reach other people and speak to other people and help other people, and that's the only thing I'm concerned about. Not helping idiots or just people who don't want to be healed, who don't want to help. I don't really care. I'm talking to whoever's talking to you guys. Whoever wants to listen, fine. I'm not trying to be perfect about my business. I was having a conversation with this guy, he was like, oh, you know, when you share your business, you know, share your story or you share the information, you got to back it up and support it with details and make sure you get your references. And I don't really give a crap because doctors come with their references and they're still killing people. So what am, you know, who am I going to be? You know, like, what am I? Jesus? God? No. I'm just a little human being who had a human experience, who wants to share my human story. And for those of you who are human and would like to get some advice on your human lifestyle and how to change and how to be a better person, how to live healthy, happy, and, you know, that's all I want to offer. I am writing a book. My website is How Breast Cancer Changed My Life. I'm going to be, you know, putting information up there, what I learned about myself and this experience and everything that I've been using to keep my body well. It's my, you know, I want to say it's like, you know, you have a hobby. It's my hobby. It's my hobby, but it's my business and to make sure that I educate and not be sitting on this earth not productive, okay? I want to be productive in my life because all the madness that's happening around us, I have no interest in being a part of it anymore. You know, like parties and the drinks and the sex and the girls and the boys or whatever, you know, all that bull crap. It's just temporary, passive. It's just to pacify you, to make you just feel like you are participating or you're part of the world and the culture when it's all garbage. And I'm going to tell you this. I stumbled upon this young lady, Cardi B. I've been listening to her song, but I didn't know who she was. I mean, the one, not her song, but I'm listening to Finesse. Tripping with Finesse. Whenever I'm in the gym, because as you can see, I'm cut up from the neck up and down. And I'm always in the gym, and I'm listening to this you know, this song. And I finally stumble upon Cardi B on YouTube, and I'm watching her videos, and I'm watching her rants. And I'm saying, you know, this girl, you know, she's a smart girl. She, you know, smart and wise in the sense where she has some, you know, she understands. And if she's thinking like this at the age of what, 25, where is she going to be at 50 and 45? She's going to be a genius because she already has some sense. And she's going to be, she's been through some stuff, been through some things. And she's not afraid to speak her mind. Basically what it is she just says what comes to her flipping mind. You know, and I respect that. Because a lot of us are afraid to, and, you know, we have a job that will fire you, and we're you know, we suck up more to the man that's killing us and not treating us well. You know, when I say killing you, meaning, you know, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, you know, physically and what we do to our bodies. It's this place we live in, and we're not educated. We're not aware. We're not aware. So I really, you know, it was interesting listening to her. I enjoyed listening to her. I freaking enjoyed listening to her because she's real. And that's how I am. I'm like, yo, especially when you ain't got nobody to answer to. Come on. And that's our problem in this society. We are so caught up with, you know, no one has taught us how to be our own boss. No one has taught us that. You know, I went to school all these years and it taught me to work for a system that doesn't care about me, you know, that lies to me, that, you know, treats me, you know, unjustly, you know, that's what it's taught me. And here I was trying to, you know, be nice and be respectful and be mindful of people's feelings that are dogging you. Last little story. I was in the food court the other day. I was buying some food, organic food, because I'm an organic person and or a healthy person, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. I'm online and I had all my shopping cart full of things, and it was about 4 people in front of me, so I quickly ran off the line to go get some greens. And when I came back, this white lady was standing in front of my shopping cart. And I'm like, the line didn't move, so I don't know why she's standing in front of the cart when she sees that someone is obviously there. So I said, excuse me, and I just reached around and I pulled my shopping cart in front of where I was at, standing, and she looked at me, and I looked at her, and she said, excuse me. I said, excuse me. She said, well, you weren't here. I go, yes, I was right here. And the line hasn't moved yet. same people there. She goes, well, you know, you shouldn't do that. I said, no, I can do that. She said, well, don't do that again. I go, no, I'll do it again. You just won't be here, but I'll do it again. She goes, oh. I just turned my head. I was trying to figure out what I just said too, because I don't know. I'll do it again. You won't be here. Did I really just diss her, or was that just like a way of saying, I'm scared, but I'll do it again, but you won't be here? So I'm not sure how it went, but the way my attitude was like very quiet, very discreet. You know, I wasn't loud like a black woman I am. I was very calm, very peaceful, but I'm on a different space in my head. Back in the days, I'd have been like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Well, I just stepped off. Yeah. Because I was scared. I wanted to be nice and polite to these people because that's how I was trained. You know, in my head, I had this complex, you know, growing up, that they've brainwashed and conditioned us to feel inferior and them superior. And, you know, so you operate a certain way. You know, I come from the police department. You see it there. You go into the Board of Ed, teaching, you see it there. You just see it everywhere around you. I'm tired of that. I ain't doing it no more, people. Sorry. Not doing it anymore. And I love you, but I love me first. And, you know, I'm not going to put no one above me because you ain't do a damn thing for me. And you don't do a damn thing for me. And I'm going to do my damn thing my own damn self. What was this about? Well, that was my point. So my point was, back in the days, I would have been more like, what's that word? Submissive. Not even submissive. It's just like more polite, more like, oh my gosh, I don't want to offend these people. Really? I'm so glad breast cancer. I'm so glad for breast cancer. I have to say, I'm so glad that I had breast cancer, because it really opened my eyes to what's happening in this world. And I see things in a whole different light. And I didn't. And it took me all of these years to really understand it. And it took me all these years to understand and know better. That's insane. But anyway, that's all I want to say, guys. I love you all. And I feel better. You know, I was a little, I don't know why I would be stressed, but I was a little, I'm happy. Like, I'm really happy. And then, because I'm so happy that I'm so liberated. I'm so free. I feel like, oh my gosh. Life is amazing. It's beautiful. I know my health is great. I know how to take care of my health, my children. I know what's important. I no longer want to be, you know, I'm just a different person, and it just feels so amazing. Please get to that place in your life before it's too late. Learn how to start your own business. Become an entrepreneur. Find something you enjoy doing and learn how to capitalize on it. God gave us gifts so that we can be self-sufficient and not depend on a system that is beating you down. All you do is just work to pay bills. That's essentially it. You're working to pay off these bills. And it's a cycle. Ongoing cycle that never seems to change. Not seems to. It does not change and will not change, because the elite know what they're doing. And we don't know. Love you all. Visit me on How Breast Cancer Changed My Life on my Facebook page. I have a weekly series that come out, which I have not updated my show. Channel 68 on Cablevision. How Breast Cancer Changed My Life. Choose Health, Choose Life. That's my new business. Choose Health, Choose Life. I'm a speaker now. And RubyCollins.com. I have to work on that as well. I'm doing everything, so I realize I can't do everything. I cannot do everything. I have to get people to do work for me, because my hands are tied. You know, I'm doing music, I'm writing a book, I'm speaking, I'm a mother of 3, a single mom of 3. Thank God the kid's father's in their life, so he be holding it down when he can. And then, you know, I have a boyfriend who really, I asked God why he brought him in my life, and he told me. And that's why my butt is moving to Georgia. And not to go with him, but because that inspired the move. He inspired the move. Because I was going to see a birthday party, and I was like, nah. He was like, yeah. I was like, nah. He's like, yeah. I was like, nah. And I was like, wait a minute. I heard that voice say, nope. that's where you need to go. And I have 2 brothers out there, so I have family. And love you all. So live for yourself. Love. Be a little selfish. Be selfish and help others. I don't know how that works, because that seems like an oxymoron. Be selfish but help. But selfish meaning love yourself, take care of your body. Do for you, women, because we always do it for everybody else. And then, you know, and then look out for others. Be able to share what you've learned. Share your knowledge. Share your wealth. Share everything. Give. When you activate giving, you will activate being able to receive the blessings. Okay? I remember when Oprah used to say that, and I was like, I learned that in the Bible. You know, my mom used to tell me that, and I didn't get it. And then now I get it. So, tithing. So whatever charity, whatever church or whatever you want to give to, whether it be in your time or your money or what you do. I mean, I've learned this, but now I'm really just wanting to apply that in my life more, because I always find myself I have more money going out than in, and I have to realize I'm not giving. I have to give. I have to give. All right. Bye, everyone. Yeah.